Hey guys, so I'm doing this video very last minute because I've been really busy. I went to Boise over the weekend for my grandma's birthday, so I was doing family stuff all weekend, and that was pretty nice, but I didn't really have any alone time to record anything. And then today I had work until 3:30, and then I had to work on the talent show until 5, and that's kind of a mess. We're having last minute acts getting shoehorned in by kind of other people in the building, and I understand why this happens. It's not just other people in the building, it's parents too, but as the week before the talent show hits, parents suddenly start being like, wait, what's my kid doing? Oh, they're not doing anything? We need to fix that. Or, time to change your act. Or, I need them at the beginning of the bill because I have work in the evening. Or I need them at the end of the bill because I don't want them to be the first act people see. And it's just a lot of parent involvement kind of in the last minute, and we've already structured most of this, so it's kind of irritating to have to move everything around and shove in new acts and try to have everything still come in under an hour. But so I was doing that until 5, and that was kind of stressful. And then I'm also taking some Coursera English courses because I'm trying to work towards adding an English certification, and I'm falling behind in those because I have 1 week left of teaching, and it's a really busy, hectic week for me. So I'm trying to keep on top of those too. So I have been working on my Writing for Young Readers course for the last 3 hours, maybe 4. I had to write a piece in a specific genre. They didn't tell me which one I had to, what genre I had to use, but it had to fit a genre. So I chose to do a horror one, and I used an outline that I wrote for a horror story about a year ago, probably even more than that. And I showed it to you guys. It was the one about someone who hears voices in the static of their computer speakers, and they become obsessive over the voices, and they reach a point where they're hearing the voices all the time, and they become consumed by the voices. And so I tried to rework that and make that work as a short horror story for 10 to 14-year-olds. And I think the ending might be a little too dark for that age range, because I'm not gonna write some soft horror garbage where the hero survives and conquers evil. That's boring. But also I felt really constrained because I had a 500-word limit, and there's a 10% forgiveness there, so you're between 450 and 550, and I was at 546, and I had to cut a lot to make it land under that word count. So I think I'm gonna rework that story. I can send it to you guys as it is, but I'd really like to rework it first because I'm not happy at all with that word count. That was really restrictive. So that's kind of what I did today and over the weekend. I'm really looking forward to next week because I don't have to work. It's gonna be such a relief. Later.